It's just being earnest. Right here, right now.
The mustache month is the craziest shit to me. Movember.
Yeah, I think that's funny. I wish I could grow something funny like that.
Like, but you can't grow a mustache.
This is all I could grow. I could just trim this up a little bit, make it look clean, just so I look like an adult, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I look like I'm 14. I'm almost 40. Speaking of, are we recording?
Yeah.
Speaking of looking young when you're actually older, there was a family. What is it? Is this Lafayette, Louisiana, or Lafayette, California? Lafayette, somewhere.
Oh, the story. The story.
Because we were just talking about, you know, talking about shaving my mustache, how I would look like a kid. But if
what a beautiful transition.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hold on, let me bring this story up. I couldn't wait to do this show because of this story.
Daniel is intrigued by the story, and so am I. I'm a little horrified by it. But you know, things like this must be told. We have to give it to you real and raw and uncut. The news, you know. We're not talking impeachment today. I do not want to get into that. That's too big of a wormhole to go down.
You know, you're never going to believe this.
Right.
They're from Florida.
Oh, so where's the story from Florida?
So...
Where at in Florida? Oh my goodness. Floridians.
Floridians.
But it's but to their defense, this is not their fault.
No, it's not.
Okay, now can you go ahead and you start this story off? You get this going.
Okay. So the story that I couldn't wait to tell. There was a family of two that decided to seek adoption, and they adopted what they thought was a little girl from Ukraine.
They thought she was 6.
They thought she was 6 years old. Okay? And when they adopted her, he brought her over here. You know, at first it was like, kind of a larger size head than most, but yeah, they're a very cute young girl and everything. This girl started to exhibit very strange behavior.
Hold on. So I have had a 6-year-old girl before.
Yes.
And when she was a child, 6 years old, she was losing teeth. So most 6-year-olds teeth are missing. They have the top teeth or the bottom teeth missing.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
You know, they have little kid teeth.
Yeah, they have little kid teeth.
This little person had teeth.
Yeah,
like yours and mine.
She had a full rack of adult teeth.
Yeah,
which was very odd. So,
Natalia, rack of adult teeth. They look big and adult-like.
Right. So this little girl, her name was the girl, alleged girl, is named Natalia Grace.
Now imagine a little 6-year-old with big teeth.
Yeah, and a oversized head,
and a big head.
Yeah, big teeth. They found rags in towels in the garbage with blood on them.
So she was hiding her menstrual cycles. She was hiding her periods.
Now remember, she's supposed to be 6.
So she's hiding this stuff.
Turns out, this was no 6-year-old. This is a grown dwarf that was passing off as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes this story even more intriguing is the fact that she had a very scary, murderous behavior. She would stand over the parents while they were sleeping.
Yeah,
parents would wake up and
yeah.
Kelly just be there, just looking at, just staring at him.
That's so scary.
Yeah. And on top of that, she would make drawings about, you know, their heads getting ripped off and all this stuff. And
drawings of head getting ripped off, standing over the top of you, also yelling and threatening that I'm gonna kill you.
Oh yeah, she said she was gonna kill him, and they caught her trying to grab bleach to put in their coffee.
Bleach in the coffee, trying to poison them.
Poison them.
So they attempt to run away. They attempt to get away.
Yeah.
And you know, they're running away. They're getting away. They know that this is not a 6-year-old. This is a full-grown adult. For all they know, this could be a 42-year-old.
Well, they took her to the doctor, and then I was like, can we run a test to make sure what age she is? Doctor was like, yeah, this is definitely not a 6-year-old. This is actually a dwarf.
Yeah. She looked like the dude that played Willow.
Who?
I think he was in some other things. You could look up Willow. I know you're a young man. The movie Willow. You can look that up. You're a young man. You'll probably know this actor from other movies. But she looked like that.
Okay.
And I would have known that from jump. I'd been like, hold on, how old are you? You know what I mean? At the adoption agency. How did the adoption agency...
How'd they fuck that up?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to also pull a scam.
Willow. Oh my God.
Where do you know him from?
Where have I seen him before?
You've seen him in stuff before.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I think he passed away, but I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't fact check.
Right.
I asked Daniel to fact check for me on the show because I can't multitask.
But back to this little girl though.
So she was
woman.
Back to this full-grown woman, sort of, posing as a little girl.
Yeah.
Saying she was gonna kill him. So they try to escape.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. They try to escape, and she and then the parents get arrested.
Yeah. For abandonment and child neglect.
For neglecting the child, for trying to move away and get a new address.
Like, I want no child. This is a dwarf trying to kill us.
This is things that horror movies are made of.
Now, there is actually a movie that was made, I would say, within the last 6 years. Movie's called Orphan. This is the exact plot to the movie Orphan.
Maybe this is where the Ukrainian girl got her idea.
Yeah, because this movie was years ago. And like literally, this is this horror movie about a little girl that's actually a woman that, terrorizing the family and everything. And
man, I wonder.
Could you imagine?
Was it a little person doing it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Blood.
I'm getting kind of creeped out.
Blood, for real. Yeah.
We don't even know the name of the Ukrainian woman. Do we?
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah, it's her real name is Natalia Grace.
Natalia Grace. Can you put both her pictures up there in the regular picture, the family picture?
So, here's Natalia Grace. Here's Natalia Grace with the family and other kids surrounding her. So, if you notice, doesn't quite look like the other kids.
Yeah, I know she fit them Target clothes, them little shirts and stuff, but come on, man, you should have known. They did know. They knew right away. But I don't know how they could be like, yeah, we like this little kid. You couldn't tell that this kid was using vocabulary that wasn't of the norm.
Right.
You could tell this kid for a 6-year-old, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying the kid was, the woman was probably in her 40s.
Yeah, man.
You gotta know better. How you gonna have a 6-year-old with no missing teeth? The 6-year-old ain't never lost a tooth. My daughter is 12 now. She lost a tooth. She lost a tooth a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Natalia, she's like hella strong and shit.
Yeah. Body slamming kids that's supposed to be older than her. And body slamming 12-year-old boys and shit. Oh yeah, Natalia likes to play. Come on now. They're wilding out, man.
Yeah, the parents said they had to hide all the sharp objects in the house, dude.
Because of the
fear of death.
Yeah, the sociopathic ways. Of Natalia Grace, infamous dwarf killer. Yeah. Could you imagine if she's done this to other families? What if
What if she had just like came from a family that she had just murdered in Ukraine, and then she went back
somewhere else,
and then went to Florida.
We left that out.
What part?
This is a family that didn't have kids.
Oh yeah.
And they weren't able to have kids as a couple, and they thought that this was like something just falling in their lap. Yeah,
dude. It turns out it was not a kid that fell in their lap.
They thought it was just like they didn't go to like a company and do it. Like it was like somebody. I think they found like a kid stranded or something.
I don't know, but however this got done, it definitely wasn't legit.
It wasn't on the up and up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was.
This child didn't. It was not background checked.
Yeah. Why is her leg so hairy? Why she got what they call it, crow's feet? Why she got crow's feet? She's 6, right?
Yeah. She got fangs already.
You know,
like boy, they really.
Could you imagine like trying to?
They really rolled snake eyes with Natalia Grace.
Could you imagine like trying to like bring her to? You need to go to your room, and then she just get the fuck off me. You know what I mean?
You get thrown against the wall. Oh, jeez.
Whoa, shit! Hold on now.
Hey, but
fuck is you?
She's sneaking licks in and shit.
Who are you? Natalia Grace ain't playing. Shout out to Tim Drake.
Tim Dreezy.
Tim Drake sponsored the show today. It is everything you said it was going to be, Tim. And I appreciate you, man. It was perfect. It was everything you said it was going to be.
Man, came through today.
Through.
We appreciate. We hope you're enjoying the show just like everybody else too. And Tim, I'll give you my evaluation when I see you.
Natalia Grace is she should be you should have some type of music or something behind one of these things that we've talked about. Natalia Grace, and we need to make her look like the crazy killer that she is. With some horror. She's be on the lookout for this woman.
Have you ever watched the Twilight Zone?
With the new one?
No, the original.
Yeah.
You know, I could imagine just like the scene of the family having dinner together. She's racing a ruckus, and the white guy comes in. Imagine a world where you adopt what you think is a 6-year-old. Turns out it's a murderous dwarf.
You can tell a murderous dwarf when you see one. You can tell a murderous dwarf when you see one, son. Tell me you couldn't tell a murderous dwarf.
Oh, man.
I could tell a murderous dwarf right away. Looking up at you. I could tell by your smile if you're a murderous dwarf.
What did Dave Chappelle say about OJ? Just felt like there was just murder in the air.
I don't know, man. I don't know about in the air, but maybe in there just that one dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. It might not. I mean, we did an episode. Last episode was about Bridget the midget stabbing a man with a butter knife. We didn't even mention that it was a butter knife.
We found that fact out later.
How murderous is that?
So it turns out, not only did Bridget the midget stab that guy, but he was bleeding profusely from a butter knife that she stuck in his leg. You know how strong you gotta be to put a butter knife through.
Right. But enough about Bridget. Enough about that. That was the last show. But what I was saying, what I brought that up with Bridget the midget, was because of psychopathic dwarfs.
Oh yes.
You know, you can see it in their eyes, man. Y'all be on the lookout. Y'all be on the lookout. Don't get fooled. You could tell a good dwarf when you see one.
Well, you
could tell a good dwarf when you see one, but you should know if the dwarf is homicidal.
I don't. Oh, I don't know what to say.
When they be angry, you just got to get in your car and drive off. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying when they get angry, you just gotta drive off like that. I don't know what the name of that family was, but you gotta drive off like that family did, and you gotta just relocate if you got a dwarf mad at you. If a dwarf is mad at you, I don't think they can. I don't know much about dwarfs, but I don't think, you know what I mean, they're able to hold it back.
So,
applaud me for putting false hatreds in there. Oh, hey, see, there's a lot of good dwarfs out there.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Rest in peace to Bushwick Bill.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mind playing tricks on me. Ghetto boy.
Yeah. Willie D said he didn't mess with Bushwick. But that's neither here nor there. Bushwick Bill was also very, very crazy dwarf. Shot himself in the eye. I don't remember seeing too many dwarfs when I was in school. Did you have any dwarfs at your school?
No, we didn't.
Did they go to dwarf school?
I don't know if there's a separate school. I don't think so. No.
I don't know. They might got like little stairs.
Thoughts that have never crossed my mind until just now.
Maybe in school fighting over little shit.
School bus cut off from the top.
Oh, that's cold, man.
Oh, I'm cold for that one?
Yeah, that's wrong. That was wrong.
So I'm wrong now.
Yeah, you're foul. Applaud your hatred.
No. Now I'm the bad. Oh man.
You know, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, on that note.
I don't know if you had any more you wanted to add to that story.
No, I'm good.
But just know in Florida, I think we could put the article up there so you know that, so everybody knows that I'm not playing about this.
Oh no, we're not playing. This is not a game. This is not a joke.
Can you post that up there for him? You know, I ain't playing. We're gonna come right back. We're back. All right. In other news, oh yeah, Tim Drake.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Tim Drake. A+.
In other news, it was we're talking Disneyland in Paris.
Oh yeah.
We're talking
So
Tim Drake.
So this story that we got queued up next. Story about a man who took LSD at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And,
have you ever had LSD before?
No, shrooms, yes. LSD,
okay.
no. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, LSD is you have to be experienced if you're gonna take LSD at Disneyland.
Okay, so you should have done this before.
Yeah, you should be aware that you're on LSD.
Yeah.
Okay, now continue.
The title of this article is "A Man Took LSD and Fell in a Lake at Disneyland in Paris. He was found naked and confused hours later."
Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. This guy was obviously inexperienced, 32 years old.
Yeah.
32 years old. One of Roger Federer's friends?
But possibly.
Possibly, allegedly, one of Roger Federer's
You're just saying that because he's Swiss.
He's a Swiss man.
That's the only Swiss person we know.
That's the only Swiss person I think I know. That I can think of off the top of my head.
So
they're always up to something. Swiss people. You gotta watch them. They might jump in a lake. And get naked. They might get naked and jump in a lake.
This guy took LSD, and it says the 32-year-old took a tab of LSD and immediately fell into a lake, a man-made lake in Disneyland in Paris, where he did not resurface. So his girlfriend called the authorities and launched a search for him.
Oh, a search party for him.
Says,
why she say he didn't resurface? Did he just probably swam hella fast?
He probably swam and held his breath for hella long.
He was probably just swam off somewhere.
Yeah, he did. a search party of 130 people was launched with helicopters, police, and the whole 9 yards of this whole thing. And then just hours later, he was found naked in a neighborhood, and says, quote, "I came face to face with a naked man who asked only to be identified as Benoit," told the Le Parisien.
Benoit?
He created an alias for himself for the story.
What was the name? And spell it out for the people and put it on the screen.
Benoit, like
Benoit?
Yeah.
Benoit, what
like
was
Chris Benoit or something?
Yeah, what was the last name?
He didn't say.
Oh, he didn't come up with a last name?
He's Benoit. That's all he's known.
My name is Benoit.
I came face to face with a naked man.
He said his name was Benoit. His name wasn't Benoit?
No, he asked only to be identified as Benoit. Made an alias for himself in this story.
He was high.
Yeah, man.
Well,
he was acting unusual.
He shouldn't have been taking LSD.
Well, he shouldn't have been in the biggest public place with so many attractions and things going crazy around you and taking LSD for the first time. Could you imagine that?
I don't know if he was taking LSD for the first time. Was he taking LSD for the first time?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
By the way he acted?
Well, by being stupid enough to be in Disneyland to do it.
Or taking that much LSD.
Or that much LSD, yeah.
Right? Disneyland, I mean, if I was still in a taking LSD kind of mode,
yeah,
or mood, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, Disneyland would be a cool place to be on LSD. But you know, that is not what's up. That is not what's up.
But Benoit fell into a lake immediately.
Did he jump into the lake or did he fall?
No, the key word was fell into a lake.
Ah! He fell. Oh, was he feeling hella good? It was like, well, no. I am Benoit.
He just raised his arms. I am Benoit. Plunge.
You know. I wish we had a picture of Benoit.
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna research Benoit.
He blurred out his face and all that.
They did?
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna find your Instagram, Benoit.
The infamous Benoit.
Benoit could fall in the lake and make you think he dead.
Yeah, man.
And show up,
I wonder how far he swam.
And then show up butt naked. I only want to be identified as Benoit.
Please take me home.
He visited Paris. He's Swiss. Oh man, that was Benoit. He wanted to call his cats out there right now. That's a cold story. And he didn't even make it to the nighttime fireworks show to really enjoy his high.
Nah, man, Benoit was tripping.
Yeah, you missed the parade, Benoit. And Disneyland nighttime parade is, you know, I can imagine in Paris it's probably off the chain.
It's probably cracking, yeah.
You know, Benoit out there fall in this lake and get butt naked and you got a search party looking for you. Bruh, if you alright, man, get your ass to a phone and call your girl. Talk about hours later.
She thought he was dead.
Oh, he was somewhere high. Climbing through the trees. He probably didn't know where he was at.
Man, we combed through the entire lake. There's no Benoit here.
Yeah. I ate shrooms one time and got lost in a small park. So I can imagine.
You can relate, yeah.
Well, you know, if you go into the lake and then you see something and then you swim off somewhere and you like probably swim into the trees and climbing stuff, and he's probably all scratched up when they found him. I want to know what happens with Benoit. That story just happened this week. The week of September 24th, 25th, or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah. Shout out to Benoit.
It's hella funny ass name to be called.
Man, watch out for them Swiss people, man. Watch out for them Swiss people, man. They will fake their death on you. Show up naked.
And then
Yeah, I can put all the Swiss people in a box. They just like to do LSD. Watch Roger Federer out there, man. He might be on LSD, which would be amazing.
this is fucking one Swiss person on LSD, and then they're all just crazy now.
Yeah, just like I did with the dwarfs. You gotta be an equal opportunity prejudice person. But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here.
Yep.
That was a fun show.
I hope you enjoyed those stories.
That was a fun show, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I hope you were entertained and somewhat enlightened. This is Dirty Ern, Daniel Oda. Somebody should have told you we out of here. Peace.
Peace. My name is Benoit. This plunges into it.
I am Benoit. Yeah.